My name is Marco Hanna from PhoneDog.com, and this is the Weekly Bone. I hope everyone's had a great weekend and Monday so far, but it's time for some PhoneDog news, and it all begins with the Pantech Perception. Let's get our perception on. Yeah? No? Yeah? The Pantech Perception is a 4.8-inch Android-powered device with Android 4.0 and a 1.5 GHz processor. It's priced at only $99 on Verizon Wireless. It's really a mid-range device with some pretty okay specs on board. The device is really headed up towards the Samsung Galaxy S3 and the iPhone 4S, which are both relatively priced at $99 on Verizon Wireless and other carriers, but the Pantech Perception is a Verizon Wireless only device. The hardware is a bit underrated. It's only 1 GB of RAM and a dual-core processor. While the S3 does have a dual-core processor, it has 2 full gigabytes of RAM, and the iPhone 4S, well, the specs is probably a little bit lower, but it's a little bit more polished than the Pantech Perception. The hardware of the Perception is pretty solid, but it's mainly built out of plastic components, and don't expect any HTC One or iPhone 5 build quality. But overall, a very solid and good attempt at building a smartphone. New rumors of the Samsung Galaxy S4 Mini have surfaced this week. We all know about the Samsung Galaxy S4. It's a very cool device. It's a 5-inch device. It has amazing specs and amazing software. But there's always going to be room for a little brother on that family. New images of the Galaxy S4 Mini have surfaced, revealing that it's a 4.3-inch device with a resolution of 960 by 540. The hardware of the device is expected to have a 1.5 GHz dual-core processor along with 1 GB of RAM. Software-wise, we expect basically the same as the Galaxy S4 Android 4.2.2 with the brand new latest version of TouchWiz RAID for the Samsung Galaxy S4, but now on a mini scale. No official dates have been announced of the S4 Mini, but it looks pretty soon, and it really shouldn't surprise anyone if it came out in the next couple months. The LG Optimus G Pro is one big mumbo-jumbo device. It's a 5.5-inch phablet device. It's a tablet with a phone mixed in there. It's really big, it's really powerful, and it's really cool. The only real competitor to the Optimus G Pro is the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, and is the G Pro even good enough to be compared to the Galaxy Note 2? Aaron takes a closer look at the Optimus G Pro, takes a look at the specs, hardware, all the software that makes the G Pro the G Pro. The LG Optimus G Pro is a 5.5-inch device. It has a screen resolution of 1080p. It has a 1.7 GHz quad-core processor hooked up to 2 GB of RAM and an 8-megapixel camera on the back. Overall, the Optimus G Pro is one hell of a device. It's super fast, it's super lightweight, and it also lasts all day with that humongous battery in the back. The LG Optimus G Pro really shows off what LG can really do on a super smartphone like that device. It shows their best specs, their best software implementations, and everything about the device is very high spec and very high class. To be honest, is it better than the Galaxy Note 2? Well, on some points it may be, but on the software portion, the Samsung Galaxy Note 2 has a lot better software implemented in TouchWiz, like the Notepad and all the features with the S Pen on the Samsung Galaxy Note 2. The Optimus G Pro is coming to AT&T for $199, which is $50 less than the Samsung Galaxy Note 2, but the only thing it's coming on is AT&T. No T-Mobile, no Sprint, no Verizon has been announced yet, and AT&T looks to be the only carrier that will carry the LG Optimus G Pro. Well, that's all the time I have for this week's episode of The Weekly Bone. My name is Marco Hanna. You can follow me on Twitter at GEMarcoHanna, and please stay tuned to all things PhoneDog here at youtube.com/PhoneDog and PhoneDog.com, and I will see you guys in the next video.